a guy that likes women. I don't want a guy that's just attracted to women, because
That's a weird take. I've never heard about that before.
I feel like a lot of men are attracted to women sexually, but they don't like women. That's why you hear men being like, bro, like, let me come over, man. The wife's a bitch tonight. Like, I don't really want to go home. I want to have a man cave. I don't really want to spend time with my wife. Or my wife wants to go on a picnic, bro. I hate when, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are guys that like literally are married to people or are dating women that they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't find, do you ever see that tweet of on Twitter where it was like, oh, that steak, you start hating your girlfriend, and it had like 500,000 likes?
I don't think I saw it.
It was an insane tweet, and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, bro, like I hate my girlfriend right now. And it's like but I feel like guys who don't like women as people, they don't try to understand the struggles of being a woman. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, no, babe, it's not like that. Same thing with like white people and like dating somebody black. Like I'd also have to, if I date somebody non-black, I have to like date someone who understands what it's like to be black and a woman. You know what I mean? So like, if you ain't fitting that criteria, you can't get with me.
Most women don't even like women. Oh, I don't even have women friends. Why? You're one of them. Why do you have a multitude of male friends? Because males help you out with the logical part of your brain that you might not have been using. Oh, take them to church.
What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, got a video for you guys that I wanted to react to. Given some of my most recent reactions, I thought that this particular video was very telling because you have women saying that men are not obsessed with women anymore. And then, you know, the recent having a boyfriend is embarrassing. And, oh, I don't think men like women anymore, which is part of the reason why I wanted to react to this. But we can easily make the argument that women don't like men. I would make the argument that most women don't like most men. But anyway, let's hear what this woman has to say. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
I don't want a guy that's just attracted to women, because
That's a weird take. I've never heard about that before.
I feel like a lot of men are attracted to women sexually, but they don't like women.
You ever notice how black women will claim that they're not a monolith, but then when it comes to the treatment that they receive individually, they'll speak about themselves monolithically? I want a man that likes women is a statement that insinuates that women act the same. That's a monolith. Mind you, whole time they're speaking about the urban definition of the word monolith, not the actual definition. Much like the word aesthetic, which I'm totally cool with because I love me some urban shit. Liking someone is a function of liking or appreciating how someone behaves, but in today's society, men experience modern women as being disrespectful, vindictive, entitled, rude, contentious, cantankerous, and I can't even believe I'm about to use this word, but narcissistic. These are not qualities to like, but rather snare at. Truth is, in today's society, men like women sexually because there's not much else to like about women.
That's why you hear men being like, bro, like, let me come over, man. The wife's a bitch tonight. Like,
see how fast even she recognized that liking someone is a function of behavior? Bro, can I come over because my wife's being a bitch tonight? In other words, behavior is trash at the house and I would like to go somewhere where it's not. But she would have you believe that men wanting to go to their homeboy house is a product of men not liking women as opposed to women's behavior being trash. How about you stop being a bitch? You ever thought of that? And she would also have you believe that being a bitch is just how women are and you should like that about them. Otherwise, you don't like women. Only in women's minds are people expected to like them for their undesirable characteristics.
Time with my wife. Oh, my wife wants to go on a picnic, bro. I hate when. Like,
this is the really sinister part right here. She tries to fuse in men not liking women with men not liking women activities. It's not that men don't like women, it's that most men don't like picnics, but she was trying to correlate the two. Pick a contact sport to watch or a video game to play. I bet you he'll be down to spend quality time then. But alas, most women can only think about men liking women in the context of doing things that he hates and that she loves. Bars.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I hear women say shit like this, because I've heard this before, it kind of comes off like y'all just want a man that puts women on a pedestal, doesn't call out your bullshit, accepts all your bullshit and your shortcomings and the things that bothers him about you, and just be quiet about it and still do things for you. No kind of self-respect, or for that matter, like, only thing that matters is her happiness and what she thinks and what she wants. That's the mindset that comes to mind when I hear women speak like this. Because look at the examples that she used. Oh man, I don't feel like going home today. My wife is being a bitch. Well, how about she just stop being a bitch? You know, maybe he actually does like his wife. He just doesn't like her being a bitch the moment he gets home from work. It's a reason why you always hear men say, damn, why do men be sitting in their car 10, 20 minutes before they get in the house? Because they know their wife is going to be getting on their nerves as soon as they get in the house. Like, you got to understand, men on average, we're doing far more rigorous work than women, even though women have to work more now than ever also. So because of that, when men get home from work, whether you a stay-at-home mom or not, bro, men want to come home and just decompress for a minute. I can tell you, I'm like even like if you a single man, like this is another one of the reasons why men enjoy being single, because they don't have to worry about that when they come home. When they come home, they can decompress. You might sit down for a minute. You might watch the tube for a little bit. Get you something to eat. You know, roll up, burn one, start playing the game. Just something relaxing and fun, and just get your mind off of work. You don't want to come home to a nagging woman and she and you know, like no man wants to deal with that. But just because a man doesn't want to deal with that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I don't like this woman that I'm with. It's like, no, I just don't like that aspect of her, which she can actually control and change. It's just that a lot of women are stubborn and don't want to do that.
Men only respect men.
So I don't respect my mum?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Men only respect men.
So I'm answering.
So therefore, you love your mum.
You love your mum.
You don't. Respect and love is different. I don't think you respect.
But he just said that. He just said.
Stick to respect.
Let's stick to respect. I don't know. Do you respect your mum?
Of course I do.
It's not okay.
Mum,
yeah.
aunt, sister, like, yeah.
Men only respect women that are in close proximity.
Again, the only people that I hear actively talk about how they don't respect another gender is women. Women are vocal about they don't respect.
We don't have enough women disrespecting men. We need to start making these men feel worthless, because they are. Disrespect him. It's your job as a woman to put that man down and put him in his place.
When you know for a fact that you don't respect men, your friends don't respect men, they're not tall enough, you don't respect them, they don't make enough money, you don't respect them. So don't do this whole reverse Uno flip. Realistically, it's women that are vocal about not respecting men.
Men only respect.
And you want to know what this just made me realize, and I've kind of gone over this before. Women who talk and think like this, they only see respect from men if they can get away with whatever it is that they want and still get good treatment from those very same men. That's how women view respect. You know what I mean? And you know what? It kind of gave me an idea of what I wanted to do with the other channel that I have. I think I'm about to just start going on some like random rants, bro, because I be having a lot of shit in my mind, and this is just one of many. Because you're not gonna sit over here and say that, yeah, like brother said, the Uno reverse. Don't sit over here and say men don't respect women when y'all go out of y'all way. I remember doing a video about a woman literally openly saying that she was a misandrist. Women openly saying they don't respect men. Women openly saying they don't like men. But if I go against that and I'm not for that, then oh, you don't respect women. Like, no, because the type of women who talk like this, their idea of a man that respects women is a man that takes disrespect on the chin from women. That's what these women's idea of respect is for men. Because that's just such an idiotic thing to say. Oh, you don't respect. I mean, it's like unless unless you're taking disrespect from women or kissing their ass. If you're not doing one of those two things, in their mind, they think you don't respect women. And I've been saying this a lot more recently. I'm like, I think women, I'm like, it's just gotten to a place where women are far less likable than they were in the past. And like women, especially my hate watchers, because I noticed the women hate watchers are starting to slowly pop back up in the comments. Do you really expect men to still like y'all? Like, forget the 50-50 conversation, you know, delete all men, you know, we can bring that up as well, because I'm like, even after that, y'all still over here talking like this. But just over a year ago, y'all women sat up here, y'all got on this here internet and said that y'all feel safer with a bear than you do a man. And y'all are still standing on that right now. But then at the same time, gonna sit over here and have the nerve to wonder why men don't want to approach y'all no more. They don't want to open up to y'all no more. They don't want to be in relationships with y'all anymore. Why they seem to not like y'all anymore. I'm like, if ladies, if you were a man and you heard women sitting over here saying that I feel safer with a bear versus a man, when deep down you know damn well most men aren't doing the shit that women sitting over here crying on the internet about. Like, you can literally look this up yourself. Statistically, most men aren't doing the shit that y'all are crying about when it comes to this man-bear conversation. You mean to tell me y'all still expect men to like y'all so damn much? And then y'all wonder why I don't have no problem coming on this channel and calling y'all retarded. It's like, how much bullshit do y'all got to sit over here and spew online to get a clue like, oh, okay, maybe this isn't why they don't like us, because we keep saying shit like this. Fucking slow, man.
A lot of women were pissed. Mm-hmm. And this is shocking to me. So they're saying things like, if they have enough energy to be part of the patriarchy and put women down and stuff like that, then they have enough energy to fix their own mental health problems. And I'm like, it'd be one thing if I'm talking about like the top 10% are like doing that. Everyone else is pretty in favor of men's mental health. No, Marissa. Mm-hmm. Most of the comments were women basically talking down on men's mental health, basically having this approach of like, they should figure it out. Like, that's not our problem. I'm not going to this isn't some internal. I heard the word internalized misogyny in there. What is this internalized misogyny that we should be responsible for men's mental health? Mm-hmm. So that got me thinking a lot about why are we just now learning that women are actually not super pro like dad's mental health or like men's mental health? Mm-hmm. So I was trying to reflect on that because it's starting to feel like maybe we're the minority on this kind of support.
Do you think most women actually like men?
No, I'm glad that you mentioned that in the book. Another ugly truth that guys need to get through their head. Most women don't like you guys. They just don't. A majority of women do not like a majority of men. However, a majority of men absolutely like a majority of women.
Do I like men? Yes. Do I like men? No.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Nah, all jokes to the left. A lot of y'all men out here are dating and seriously talking to women that don't even like you. You guys are paying for all the dates. Some of you guys are paying for all the bills as well. Couldn't be me. Anyways, what do you mean you are a photographer and a videographer and she can't buy you an SD card?
Bro, somebody really said Lois Lane didn't want Clark Kent. She wanted Superman. Mary Jane didn't want Peter Parker. She wanted Spider-Man. Yet Joker had a girl obsessed with him from the jizzunk. And I can't stop thinking about that shit now. Just like, damn, what the fuck you mean the so-called good guys couldn't just get the girl on their own? They had to be something else. But the crazy bad Joker had her from the jump.
Wait a minute.
That nigga got a point.
I'm like, yeah, because now I can't stop thinking about it. I remember hearing, you know, everybody's heard of the Clark Kent Superman comparison. But then you throw Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and then you throw Joker into the mix, and you really look at it the way he explained it. Like, it's starting to make me wonder, like, have people who make cartoons, particularly superhero cartoons, have they been trying to secretly tell us how women truly mate select all this time? Damn, that's kind of crazy when you think about it.
You're going to be dating women in 2026? Here's how you know if you're paying an I don't like you tax. I don't like you tax is simple. It's how much you're paying to get attention that someone else is probably getting for cheaper. The very first one is you're having to over-communicate to even keep the conversation going. You're applying 2-3 times and they're hitting you back with a K or haha. The guy that she really likes isn't putting in half that much effort, and neither should you. Number 2, we're going to keep it to the text messages. If your replies look like y'all live in 2 different time zones, I think that speaks for itself. We're going to move on. Good to keep this in mind. Her response time is a direct reflection of how much she likes you. And if the ladies are honest, whenever they say, let's take it slow, let's not rush, and we're not talking about sexually, usually don't like this person or they're having second thoughts about them. Therefore, they're reluctant to move forward. That's not the kind of interest that you want to dig yourself out of. You're starting off in debt. Let's not rush. Cool, let's not rush. But also, I'm concerned that our attraction levels aren't matching. So if you've noticed you've been paying these taxes, that's okay. You're not a bad guy. You're just not her guy. Stop overpaying.
Sometimes I just be looking at men out in the world and I be like, damn, like, it's so crazy to me how they work so hard and like they have families and the weight of the world is like just on them outside of their home and inside of their home. If something goes wrong, everybody's calling dad, everybody's calling husband, everybody calling boyfriend. You know what I mean? If something happens, that everybody calling their son. You know what I mean? If something happens on any given day, that man has 3 to 5 women calling him for a problem. If the world was to shut down right now, everybody is calling that man for help. Everybody. I don't care how strong of an independent woman you are. I don't care. That mama calling her son for help, that wife calling her husband, them girls is calling their daddy, that son is calling his daddy. Everybody is calling that man for help. And I just be looking at them like men have just so they gotta work. You know what I mean? They work hard. When men get to work, they outside in the sun, they crunching numbers at the bank. Men are working. You don't really see men frolicking too much at work. I mean, they joke around here and there, but women, when we get to work, we be shooting shit all day, you know, having a good time, you know, just gossiping and talking. Men are going to work. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, like, I just feel like that man got the weight of the world on his shoulders just 24/7. And so sometimes when I'm out in the world, not saying like, oh, you know, my husband, you know, but I'm just saying like, I just look at them and I'm just like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of stress. And then they have a woman calling their phone asking for $500 and they don't give it to her and he broke. It's like, bitch. After, no matter how many times he probably didn't help that woman in the past, that one time he says no, she instantly hates him. She blocks him. She come online and talk bad about him. You know, and I just be thinking that, like, it's just such a weird place right now. Sometimes.
And even with all that being said and known, women will still try to project the situation as if it's the men that are hating them, when it's really the other way around. Y'all let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel blog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.